Hi guys, it's Colette, and today we're going to be working on this agate-inspired water marble. If you like nail art, be sure you're subscribed to my channel, My Simple Little Pleasures, and if you'd like to see how I did this design, just stay tuned. Starting off with clean, dry nails, I'm going to begin with a base coat. Today I'm using Ready for Takeoff, which is a peel-off base, and you can use whichever is your personal favorite. The colors that I'm using are from Finger Paint's fall collection. This kind of mocha hollow is called Majestic. This copper is called Solar Flare. The red is Red Rocket. This deep aubergine, might look almost black on camera, is called Cosmic Chaos. And finally, Fantom Fuchsia, which is the one color in the collection that's not a hollow. I'll be using Solar Flare as my base color, and once I'm done with that, I'll be protecting around my nails using Simply Peel. As usual for water marbling, I'm working in a 5-ounce paper cup filled with room temperature filtered water. If your first drop doesn't quite want to spread, just go ahead and help it out a little bit. Make sure it gets all the way to the edge. If it spreads all the way to the edge, that will help to hold it in place. If it doesn't spread all the way to the edge, I always recommend that you attempt to anchor it, because it will help when you start drawing your design if the bullseye is not freely floating in the water. You want it to stay where it is so that you're able to draw in it. So I'm going to be doing a total of 10 drops here, just a couple more. And usually when I do a spiral, I'll draw a base design first to help add some detail. In this case, I'm going to be drawing right into the bullseye. I'm going to start in the center and just loop around. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just a little tiny bit more right there. This is creating a pretty random design, but I want there to be some similarities between the nail, so that's why I'm counting how many I do. Now in this case, I'm just going to be doing 4 total cups, so that's 2 cups per hand. For this design, I think this is going to be for the thumb and the pinky, and I'm just going to line them up next to each other, then line them up with the design, and dip in. It's a little hard, particularly with those 2 fingers, but just reach in with your orange stick to clean up any excess polish on the surface of the water, so that it doesn't stick on your nails and ruin your design. And once the surface is as clean as you can get it, I'm going to go ahead and pull slowly out. If your fingers are stuck together, you may need to cut them apart. In my case, they were stuck, but not too badly. And while the polish is still wet, go ahead and remove the Simply Peel or liquid latex or whatever barrier you have decided to use. And ooh, be careful. This is a dangerous time. You could get it stuck on top of your nail and ruin your design. And I could have used a little bit more Simply Peel there, but that's okay. And I'm going to do my thumb next here as soon as I get this crap off my tweezer. Just find an edge or a place to grab, and then go ahead and pull it off. Ooh, like that. Then of course, any areas that were not protected by Simply Peel can go ahead and clean up with a Q-tip dipped in polish remover. It's a little bit easier if you do it while it's still wet, or you can do it once you move on to the close-up cleanup with a nail brush and acetone, but I usually do that once all my nails are done. Once you've cleaned up and popped any bubbles, I'm going to finish everything off with top coat. And as usual, I'm using Seche Vite. So here's the finished manicure, and overall I'm really pleased with how this turned out. This one index finger is a bit wonky. I mean, it stands out from the others, even though all the others are, you know, different from each other, and there's definitely a randomness to the pattern. When I talk about having consistency in the randomness, this is what I'm talking about. This one is not consistent compared to all of the others. As I mentioned in the intro, this was agate inspired. And if you're unfamiliar with agate, or if you've never seen one, here's one example. I showed a few others during my live stream. It's actually the State Rock of Minnesota, and they come in a lot of different colors, but the main inspiration I was taking was kind of from the stripy pattern. I ended up using some colors that are kind of not traditionally agate colors unless you're dyeing them. But I think the inspiration still comes through, especially like these two, the stripiness of them I really, really like. If you want to see some of the other agate examples that I had, or the haul of the finger paints collection that I used for this, or the testing process that led up to this water marble, which did not start with water marble at all, the live stream will be uploaded tomorrow on Monday. Or if you want to check it out right now, the VOD is available over on Twitch. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this design down in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.